Good evening, Norcal Carters. It is February 7th, 2022. And tonight, I'm really looking forward to this show. So tonight, we're going to talk to 4 drivers from Northern California. And these are all junior drivers. So I'm really looking forward to this show. It's kind of a good perspective. You know, a lot of our shows, we've had people my age on and talking about the stuff I wanted to talk about. But now we get to talk to the junior drivers and let them showcase their abilities here on the live stream. So first up, we have Eric Doan. Eric, how you doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. Great job on the background presentation there.
Thank you.
So why don't you tell everyone real quickly just a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Eric Doan, and home track is Prairie City, California, or Prairie
Home
City.
track is Prairie City. Okay.
And then, I just got my first top 10 race or top 10 finish in a national race last week
And where was that?
at Tucson.
Tucson. So that would have been Challenge of the Americas.
Yep.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. And then, I'm 11 years old, and I live in Oak Grove.
11 years old and you live in Elk Grove.
Yep. It's
Right down the
really
street from
already.
us. Well, from me. I'm in Galt. One of our other guests tonight, he's from Galt. But next, so I'm going to drop you down.
All right.
And then what I'll do is we'll bring on Jacinta Taylor. Good evening.
Hi,
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So why don't you give everyone a quick background on yourself?
I just turned 14 and I race 4-stroke, 2-stroke, and I'm a swimmer. I live in Nevada City and my home track is Prairie City.
Prairie City. So we have another Prairie City home track. And what kind of swimming do you do?
I compete nationally.
You're a national level swimmer.
Yes.
All right. What's your favorite stroke?
Butterfly.
Butterfly, really? Okay. All right. So thank you for joining us tonight. And next up, Stephen Icert. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
You're kind of like a veteran on this thing now.
Yeah.
You've already been on once or twice before. And fun fact, Stephen and we live in the same small town
Yep.
here in Galt,
California.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So how old are you? And where's your home track?
I'm 14 and my home track is Prairie City.
14 and your home track is Prairie City.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Our last guest right now is Preston Lambert.
Hello.
Preston, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. So, same questions. How old are you? What's your home track?
14 and Prairie City.
Prairie City.
Yeah.
All right. There's a lot of Prairie City on tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So what we'll do too later in the show, we will get into where all of you have raced outside of calling Prairie City your home track. And let's get to it. We have Ashley. Ready, Ashley, to do this thing?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, and that's our panel. So we have Preston up here in the middle, Ashley, the producer, over on the right-hand side, Stephen Icert staring at the camera, Jacinta Taylor, lower middle, and Eric Doan on the right-hand side. So have any of you besides Icert done one of these before? No. Ashley has done one of these. All right. Preston, have you done one of these yet? No. Maybe tilt your camera. There you go. No, you're ahead of me. Eric, you've done like 10 or 20 of these, right? No. Okay, so Stephen Icert's our veteran junior driver. So outside of Eric, most of you are running what, 100cc junior and the Briggs and Stratton package, correct? Yep. And Eric, why don't you tell everyone what you run?
I run Mini Swift and Junior 1.
Mini Swift and Junior 1. Great job. So, let's see here. Since we have Preston kind of right in the middle, let's put Preston on the spot here. Anything exciting happened in the last couple of weeks?
Oh, pretty exciting, yeah. Won the race
Pretty
in
exciting?
Tucson. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How'd that go?
Oh, it went really good. Saturday we struggled a little bit, but Sunday we managed to get it done. So yeah.
Did you hit anything on Saturday?
No.
No. Everything?
No. Oh yeah, no. It was kind of clean.
It was kind of clean. But then Sunday, you came home with a big win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We qualified third, so we started out good, and then the pre-final we got shuffled back to 8th, I think.
Okay.
And then the final we drove from 8th to 1st. So
from 8th to 1st in the final.
Yeah, passed along Parker DeLondra on the outside for the lead.
On what lap?
Second to last lap. So coming
Second
up on
to
the white
last
flag.
lap, you passed him on the outside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic. And what kind of equipment are you running?
I'm running the Track Magic GFC on a P1 engine. So yeah.
Very cool. So that was your exciting past couple of weeks.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Jacinta. So I know you from I don't want to remove you. Hold on for a second. There you go. So I've seen you at the Sonoma racetrack. You race up there in the 100cc stuff. How long have you been karting?
This is my second year, starting my second year.
Starting your second year. So you're fairly a newcomer.
Yes.
And you've been doing a lot of driving.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, it seems like when I go out to Prairie City, you're out there a number of different times. Every race last year at Sonoma, you were out there.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of your karting experience.
I don't know. There's a lot of new stuff happening. I've been to one big race. Went to Super Nas this year. It was pretty crazy, but it was a great experience, and I'm glad I did it this year and not this next coming year. So I have more experience for this year. I don't have any wins, sadly, but I think I'll get there eventually. So.
Well,
How do you get into racing, Jacinta? How'd you find out about racing?
I went on vacation in Florida and I did the rental karts and I liked it a lot. So when I came back, I got a go-kart.
All right, rental karts.
Now, was it like a Orlando Kart Center type rental kart, or was it more of a concession kart?
No, it was like a Orlando Center. It was
okay.
really slow, and I did not expect whatever I was driving to be as fast as it was, but.
Oh, so we have a comment. It says that you won Davis KPX. True?
Maybe.
You're not sure. Did you forget about that?
I won that race because Steven took Valentino out. So
because what?
Steven took Valentino out in the last corner.
What?
Well, look, Steven looks like he's about to unmute right now.
Yeah, come on, Steven, explain yourself.
Yeah, we'll have to bring Steven up.
Why?
Why?
What happened?
Yeah, why?
What happened?
I don't know. I just went for the late dive bomb in the hairpin and just hit him, and we both stopped, and Jacinta just went right around us.
Oh, so you weren't even penalized. She just drove around you.
No, I got DQ'd.
Oh, you got DQ'd as well. And she drove
And
around
she
you?
drove around me, yes.
Oh, okay.
Dang, Jason. Pull the Band-Aid off.
Why?
All right.
So she was in the right spot to capitalize on Steven's mistake. You were trying that 8-wheel braking technique, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really work out, did it?
Yeah, I was pretty desperate since, like, in the last race, I was running 2 classes. In the last race, my engine died coming out of the last corner. I was leading, so I was kind of mad. So.
All right. So you took your frustration out on a competitor.
Yeah, and my
Yeah.
teammate.
Oh, and your
He's my
teammate.
teammate. Yes.
Are you still teammates?
No,
No,
that's not the reason though.
that's not the reason. Though.
All right. Hold on. We're gonna go back to Jacinta. Jacinta, who is your team? Who are you running with this year? Or are you guys just doing your own thing?
We are kind of doing our own thing right now, but last year I ran CRG.
Okay. Excellent.
Last year I ran CRG for a 2-stroke, and for 4-stroke I did VLRs with Nevada Kart Sport.
All right. Cool. All right.
I don't think we didn't ask Eric what his equipment was.
Oh yeah. Eric, come back on. Tell us.
Hi. So I run Burrell with West Coast Karting.
Okay.
Carl and Anthony. Great team.
Tell them to stock their trailer with Jelly Bellies.
I
Please.
wish.
You wish?
More like granola bars.
Granola bar. They need Jelly Bellies in their trailer. If they're listening, they'll know what that means.
Nice. All right, Eric, did you tell us what was your big win this year or this past season?
Well, I haven't really had any super big wins. I mean, I'm the KPX champion for Mini Swift.
What? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. My first championship that I won ever.
All right, Anthony Freeze coming back.
No Jelly Bellies for your belly.
My big real finish for this year was in Tucson. I got my first top 10 in a national race. I got 8th in Tucson. 7th? Oh, yeah, 7th.
Was that your first time to Tucson?
That was my first time to Tucson.
Yeah. What did you think of the track?
Well, especially coming out of turn 5, it was really bumpy. But it was super fast and flowy. I liked it. It was fun.
You liked it?
I've seen cooler tracks and better tracks, but it was fun.
It was fun. It's quite different than Prairie City, isn't it?
Yeah. Prairie City has a ton of hard braking zones. There was 2 braking zones or 3 braking zones in that track for us.
3 braking zones in your class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
super fast.
Let's bring everyone up on the camera at the same screen here. There we go. So Tucson for Eric, and we know Preston Lambert was in Tucson. Jacinta, have you been to Tucson?
I have not. I was at a swim meet that weekend.
You were at a swim meet that weekend.
Yes.
Which swim meet?
Just a club. I guess it's not like a club meet, but it's just a meet to get some times. It wasn't really a national meet or anything.
Oh, just a place for your, was it called seed
Just to
time or
get
something?
just to get some better times.
Okay. So if you had to pick in the
So
future,
we have a question
karting
that
event
came
or swimming, what would you pick?
Oh.
Sorry, can you say that again?
If you had to pick one or the other, swimming or karting, what would you pick? No wrong answer.
Depends. Depends on where the swim meet is and depends on where the karting.
Oh, that's a good
It depends.
Good answer.
And then
All
since
right.
you're already talking, let's go to what's your favorite track and why?
Arizona, Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yes.
Why?
It was just the Daytona turn. It was fun.
Daytona turn. So that would be at the end of the straightaway. The right-hander?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or left-hander, depending on which direction you're going.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So Phoenix. How about you, Eric? What's your favorite track?
My favorite track is I like Prairie City and Reno. They both have big drops down the hill. Super fun. Ton of hard braking zones. Not really that many hard braking zones for Reno, but on Prairie City there's hard braking zones and fast corners. It's just kind of a balance of everything, and I like tracks like that.
And Steven, what's your favorite track?
I'd have to say either Sonoma or Phoenix. Just I like fast tracks, but they're kind of technical. So
Yeah. All right, Preston.
I'm gonna have to say Utah. It's one of my favorite tracks. It's super fun, super fast, and it's fun.
Wow. All
So
right.
sorry, I muted my mic because my wife
Fav-
started printing on our printer. And it's right
Favorite
behind me.
tracks. So what's crazy is a few of these tracks. I mean, only two. I think were all NorCal tracks, but the rest of them were all out of state. Drivers. Okay.
Let's go back to Jacinta. You were talking about the Supernats, and I know Preston's been down to Vegas. Icert's been down to Vegas. Eric, have you been to Vegas? You have been. That's right. You had your top
I went
10.
to Vegas this year.
Yeah.
It was, or last year. Let's
So
just say it
Jacinta.
was eventful.
It was what?
Eventful.
Eventful.
Yeah.
So Jacinta, Vegas this year was your first time going, and sorry, Ashley, I have control issues. So your first experience in Las Vegas, and what would you tell yourself ahead of time if you knew you were going down? How would you prep yourself for Vegas? For those that don't know, I mean that's just the pinnacle of American karting, and it's not just a big race; it's just a huge event, and for a lot of people, it's overwhelming. So, how would you prepare yourself differently next time?
Make sure you read everything and know where everything is.
Read everything and know where everything is.
Yes.
From
Including the
procedure
bathrooms. Including
Oh,
the bathrooms.
including the bathrooms.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on for a second.
All right. So we had a question come in. Do drivers prefer 4 strokes or 2 strokes for those that have driven both? So Jacinta's up top. We can start with Jacinta. Do you prefer a 4-stroke or a 2-stroke?
4-stroke right now.
Okay. Steven?
I'd probably choose 2-stroke most of the time, but maybe at like Prairie City, Davis, like some tighter technical tracks, I'd choose a 4-stroke. Just because a 2-stroke's just too fast for those type of tracks. It's not fun. I mean, it's fun to drive, but not as fun as the 4-stroke.
All right. Interesting. Okay. Preston?
I'm not a fan of lawnmowers. I like 2 strokes.
Okay. Eric, 2-stroke or 4-stroke?
2-stroke all the way. 2-stroke is faster and 4-stroke is slower. And everybody knows in go-karting, the faster the better.
Yes.
So.
Connor's bald spot. Preston's biased. Why is Preston biased here?
Because he doesn't like.
How many of you have driven a shifter cart? 3 of you.
Too short for that.
Too short for that. Preston,
Yeah.
how was your shifter cart experience?
Me and Ethan Boer, they're 80, but me and him kind of drive it whenever he drives it. So we've been doing that a lot. And yeah, it's pretty fun.
Have you ever tried doing a donut?
There's actually a video on Instagram, yes.
There's actually a video on
And
Instagram.
Pat's Acres. And Pat's Acres. And then there's one at Prairie City.
So that must have been for the Track Magic Rally.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a fun experience.
Jacinta, how was that shifter cart?
Not fun. I'm not good at it. It's horrible.
Not fun. What didn't you like about it?
Having to think of lots of things at once.
Too technical.
Do you think it just gets too much with the shifting the gears and making sure you're in the right gear and setting up for the corners?
Yeah.
But then you only have a year in karting, so there is that. Steven Icert, how was your shift to kart experience?
I mean, it was okay. I liked the speed. I liked shifting and everything. I was just really short for the kart, so it was hard to drive. I could
So
do
was this
like
recently or a while ago?
a couple months ago. I
Couple
was in
months ago?
Seth Huntley's kart, so he's like way taller than me, so he's fitted for the kart more than I am.
Got it. So since we're talking about shifters, Prairie City, that seems to be everybody's home track. April 3rd is the ADCC shifter takeover at Prairie City. Put it on your calendar.
Might have to do that.
You'll have to do that.
All right, we have a question for Eric. Eric, how have you progressed over the last year?
I think I've progressed a lot coming from especially Willow Springs. So we went down to Willow Springs for the SCUSA Pro Kart Challenge, and we really had no business being there. We were slow, back of the pack, spun out in both races, dead last. I pulled off the track at the very end because I was so far behind and losing ground. It was just not fast enough for that. And then we skipped Fontana for a little more practice. And then we went to Supernats, and I almost made the main. So pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
And then I just got what happened in Tucson. So I think I've progressed a lot.
Yeah. And you're a champion too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I have to ask this question to all of you. Who likes green peas? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Jacinta's like, I'm not answering that.
No comment.
My mom makes me eat my vegetables, so.
Okay. Preston was a thumbs
Same
down.
with mine.
I think Steven's headphones are broken. No. So in the future, we know Eric and we know Jacinta can possibly have green bean sponsors or green pea sponsors. Because Eric was like a thumbs up and Jacinta was just like, I'm not going to answer that. I don't know who's watching this. That could be a potential sponsor. Who likes sushi?
Right? It's like, do we eat fake Newtons? But the windshield is available. All right. Who likes sushi? No? Okay, we got a no.
Jacinta's a yes.
So we're even.
Preston's a yes. Steven?
right.
No. Are you our picky eater, Steven?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I only eat certain things sometimes. I mean.
So you're the kid at the track with the plain cheese pizza with no sauce. Is that you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Nailed it.
Oh my goodness.
That's not right.
That's not pizza.
And whenever I order a burger or something, I'll only order ketchup only with cheese.
That's also
So-
messed up.
The plain. You're the plain guy. Plain, just ketchup and cheese.
Yeah. I mean, I'll
Pizza
eat
with
it.
no
I just
sauce is
prefer it.
bread with cheese.
Yeah.
So since all of you travel when you go to the races, even though Prairie City's, the home track, but you guys have a lot of traveling experience. Jacinta, you can use the swimming one on this as well since you're a national level swimmer. This is my personal favorite question. When you're on the road heading to or from the track, where is your favorite food stop? We'll start with Steven.
Probably whenever I go to Dixon, we usually go to Burgerlicious. It's in Rio Vista. It's really good.
Burgerlicious. I know that spot.
Yeah, and then when we go to Prairie City, we'll stop in Wilton for some Pizza Bell. It's really good.
Not Fat Mike's.
Mm-mm.
Nuh-uh. You're a Pizza Bell guy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Fat Mike's guy. Eric.
In and
To
out.
and from the track.
In and out.
In and out. What is it with in and out?
All the way.
On the last show, everyone said in and out except for me.
In and out.
In and out. You're like, you're not even gonna. Okay, what do you order at In and Out?
Cheeseburger with fries.
Just a single cheeseburger
Single cheeseburger with fries.
with fries. All right,
And like a pink lemonade or something.
and a pink lemonade.
That's
All right.
That sounds so good right now.
I know, right?
All right. Maybe I could go for a double single. All right, Preston, your turn.
Oh, well, whenever we go up to SoCal, I like stopping at the In and Out there, like
Ah,
on the way. I have to say it, that is the best.
In and Out.
Nice. All right, Jacinta.
Jacinta, you're up.
Starbucks. Oh,
That's your-
Starbucks.
Oh,
That's your favorite food place on the road?
Yes,
Why? I'm really curious about that one.
because of the chocolate croissants, obviously. The best.
Chocolate croissants.
Yeah.
All right.
that's awesome.
I wouldn't have thought Starbucks. I don't think of them as a food place.
All right, Nico Sharpanti wants to know your guys' favorite food. All right, let's start with Jacinta.
Sushi.
Sushi.
Nice. All right, Preston.
Burgers.
Plain burgers made from home.
Cheeseburgers. Like cheeseburgers, you know? Regular burgers. I don't know.
All right, Eric.
Street taco.
Oh, tacos.
Street
All right.
taco all the way.
That's mine. That's mine too, I think. All right, Steven.
I would have to say burgers or pizza. And it has to be plain.
Okay, so what do you get on your pizza, Steven?
Well,
Nothing.
sometimes if it's my choice, I'll order like a pepperoni or a cheese. But my dad orders like, it has sausage, olives, mushrooms, pepperoni, ham. It has everything on it.
That's funny.
So it's good as long as it doesn't have like pineapple or something on it.
Hey, Steven, I think we call those meat lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything but the mushrooms. I hate mushrooms.
Did we
All
get
right.
Eric's favorite food?
Huh?
We got Eric's favorite food?
Street
Yeah,
tacos.
we did. Street tacos. All right, ice cream flavors. Jacinta, go ahead. Start. You're up top.
Rocky Road or Sesame.
Interesting. I like Rocky Road. Those are two very different flavors, but interesting. All right, Preston.
I'm gonna have to say cookies and cream.
Okay. All right. You're a classic guy. Eric.
I like cherries Jubilee and rainbow sherbet.
Okay. All right. Variety here. Steven.
Probably cookies and cream or cookie dough. It's really good.
Perfect. Yeah. All
All
right.
I'm going to segue this thing off of food.
Go ahead.
All right. So we have a question here from Gear Nuts. There are so many sports to choose from at your ages. How did each of you end up behind the wheel of a race cart? Are your friends like in school? You do what? So we already heard from Jacinta. So Jacinta said she got involved at a rental cart place in Florida. But she's a national level swimmer.
Yeah. What do your friends say when you tell them that you race go-karts?
That's for you, Jacinta.
Yeah.
My most asked question is how fast do you go? So
Yeah.
they don't really say anything about it. It's just
What
the only
answer do you
question. I don't
give
really
them?
talk to people
Yeah. What do you tell them?
fast. I don't really talk to many people, so
All
Are
right.
you that dedicated to your sports? Where you're that focused? I don't have time for friends. I'm gonna focus.
Yeah,
Are
pretty much.
you uber competitive? Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, Eric. If you were not racing go-karts, what sport do you think you would be playing?
Well, I do play other sports.
Oh,
Right now, I'm into
Tell us.
basketball,
Where?
and I've played baseball. I've played football. I've played so many sports. I've done track, or not yet. I really want to.
All right. And then when you tell your friends at school that you race go-karts, what do they say?
Exactly what Jacinta said. How fast they go, and yeah, I say like around 50, 60.
Okay. That's a good one.
So
All
none
right.
of you lie like me and say 100 miles an hour?
No.
No.
All right. Steven, if you were not racing, would you be playing a different sport?
Maybe, but I would probably play baseball. I used to play baseball, but it was too hard because all my games were on Saturday and I would go practicing, so I just quit. And now I really like football. I'd probably play football or baseball.
Okay. And then when you tell your friends at school that you race go-karts, what do they say?
They don't really understand what you do, and it's kind of frustrating because you want to tell them that you do something cooler than you actually think they think you do. But they usually ask me like how fast do you go, or do you ever crash? So
Those are your NASCAR fans. You ever
Mhm.
crash?
Yeah.
All right, Preston, come on up. And would you be playing any other sports if you weren't racing go-karts?
Probably tennis because my mom's a tennis coach, so I'd probably do that because I played that, but I don't play it that much anymore.
Okay, we did have a question come on, but I do want to know what your friends say when you tell me race go-karts. We want to know how you got suspended from iRacing.
Oh, we don't talk about that. Definitely did not get in a wreck with someone.
Definitely did not get in a wreck with somebody.
May or may not have been my fault. That's all I have to say.
If the glove doesn't fit. All right. But so what do you tell your friends when they ask you about karting?
They don't really say much. They just say, "Oh, that's cool," and then they usually ask, "Oh, how fast?" or "What's the fastest you've gone?" And like all they ask pretty much. And then like, "Oh, okay," and yeah.
All right, you
So
guys.
did any of you watch the Clash at the Colosseum this weekend? No, Eric did not. Ashley watched it. Jacinta did not watch it. Steven, did you watch it? No. Preston?
I watched part of it. Like
You watched part.
more
Okay.
like half.
We'll ask you real quickly, then we'll move on since you're the only one that watched it besides Ashley and myself. What did you think of it with the short time you watched it?
It's a very tight track, and I feel like it's kind of like it's probably decently easy. So racing was pretty tight, but I think it looked like a fun track though. It was a good racing. It was pretty good racing.
What is the Clash at the Colosseum?
They put a racetrack inside the LA Coliseum, and I think it was a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, the LA Coliseum is like where the USC Trojans play football, and so they leveled it out, paved it, and it's only a quarter mile, so it's not big compared to any of your other tracks, right? And they set it up so that there were groups of 10, and then at the end, the last 10 race for the win. But we did have another question come in. Who is your favorite competitors? Who are your favorite competitors? All right, let's go ahead and we'll start with Preston at the top, and then I'm going to keep scrolling through the comments, okay? So go ahead, Preston.
I'm going to have to say I like racing with Steven, Christian Cameron. I like racing with Chase when I can keep up. Yeah, those are like my favorites, I guess.
Okay. Eric, who are your favorite competitors?
I like racing against Kason Hodge and Matt Guidera. Oh, and Jeremy Heath.
Okay. Good ones. Good call outs. All right, Jacinta.
Trenton and Steven, Ethan Boer. That kid gets me so pissed off. Oh my god.
This is a junior show. You can't say that word.
Well, my bad.
It's all right. My daughter's in the background going, "You say that all the time." So Ethan Boer gets you ticked off all the time.
Yeah.
So what does he do to get you ticked off?
Oh no, just I've known him since I started karting, and we've been friends for a while. He's just kind of annoying.
He knows how to push your buttons in.
All right. Steven. All right, Steven, we want to know who your favorite competitor is, but then we also had another comment, who is your nemesis? So give us your favorites and then your nemesis.
My favorites are just really whoever races clean, and mainly my friends, because then I know how to race against them, like Preston, Chase Hand, Trenton, Healy, Jacinta, and yeah. And what was the other question again?
Your nemesis.
Oh yeah, my nemesis is probably probably Trenton Healy, because we had 2 championships last year we were battling each other in, and yeah.
That's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He
Who
won
came out
one,
on
and I
top
won
of
the
the
other.
championships?
I won one of them, and he won the other.
Oh, so you split the
Yeah.
difference.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Preston, who's your favorite competitor?
I think I already answered this one.
Yeah, he answered it.
Oh, so did we do everyone?
Steven. It was Steven, Christian Cameron. You had 4 of them. Chase Hand.
That's right. That's
What was
right.
the 4th one? You don't remember? I don't either.
All right. So another question was, another stat over here about Jacinta, won most improved junior driver from KPX. Shout out.
I did not know that, actually.
Did you not go to the banquet?
No, I had a sim meet.
Oh, I'm seeing a little trend here.
All right. Another question for all of you guys is, who is your favorite F1 and NASCAR driver, or either or? Favorite F1, NASCAR? Anybody who wants to start? Eric, it looks like you have an answer already.
For Formula One, I like Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. I'm just big McLaren fans. And who doesn't like Max? NASCAR, I like Joey Logano. I don't really watch it that much, but when I do, I always root for him.
Okay. I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
I'll allow it. All right. Steven, your favorite F1 or NASCAR driver?
For NASCAR, my favorite drivers are Kyle Larson, used to be Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, And for F1, it's Max Verstappen, Landon Norris, and George Russell.
All right. Great answers.
Good answer, Steven.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Preston.
Max Verstappen for F1 and Daniel Ricciardo. And then for NASCAR, I'm going to have to say Kyle Larson.
All
Local
right.
boy.
Yeah, our
Oh, yeah.
local guy, Kyle Larson. All right, Jacinta.
Lando Norris and Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
So since Jacinta just answered, I'm gonna bring her up on the big screen here. Do you watch a lot of racing content? And again, since you're a swimmer, we'll talk about the swimming. How do you consume your racing or swimming content as far as watching stuff to improve on, things of interest, etc.? What's your go-to source?
The TV. I don't
The
know.
TV?
Yeah, I
Do
just
you go to like
find
YouTube on the TV, or do you use like Netflix or
no.
Roku?
I don't know. I just go on the TV.
You just go on the TV
Yeah,
and then you just dial through.
pretty much. I
Pretty
guess
much.
everything's recorded. My dad records everything, so I don't have to look anywhere. Just look at my recorded stuff and it's there.
Oh, there you go.
I don't have to do much work. Yeah,
That's very time saving, actually.
it is.
Steven, how about you? Where do you get your racing content or entertainment from?
Just YouTube. I'll look up NASCAR or something, just whatever's on, F1, IndyCar. But if I were to watch like karting, I'd always go to YouTube.
YouTube. All right. How about you, Eric?
Norcal Carters, of course.
Oh, that's a great answer.
And then Kart Chaser I use for karting.
Okay.
And
They
then
do a great job
yeah. Then
Yeah.
just YouTube.
in YouTube.
Yeah. Racing entertainment, I go to YouTube TV and then Formula One TV. So
Okay. All right.
All right, Preston.
I just open Instagram, and then there's everything I need to know pretty much.
So all your news and entertainment comes from Instagram.
Well, when I want to like know what happened, like in a race, something, it's usually on Instagram. And then I just go to YouTube to watch races, pretty much.
Got it. And then since you're on the screen, favorite kart chassis?
GFC, well, Track Magic, for
GFC
sure.
Track Magic.
Yeah.
Why?
It's an amazing kart, works good, and has a very good team behind it. So, yeah.
That's a good answer. Jacinta, favorite kart chassis?
Favorite car I've driven so far is an OTK.
An OTK. Wow. What did you like about the OTK?
It's easy to drive and it's super soft. It's driving the OTK compared to the CRG. You have to drive the CRG a lot more than the OTK, I feel like.
And then what is the engine package on the OTK when you tried it out?
I think it was a VLR.
The VLR, so 100
Yeah.
100cc two-stroke.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Icert. Steven Icert.
You already know it's obviously an OTK. Just
It's obviously just hands down.
yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's good on every. If it's good it's good in the rain. It's good when it's 105 degrees out. It's good any time of day. It's just good all around. You can't go bad on it, and it's really easy to drive and fun.
It's fun to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric, last but not least.
Well, I've really only driven two. I've driven a Bennett, which I liked. It was flexible and nice, but I like the Burrell much more.
You like the Burrell much more.
The Burrells are just the rear doesn't move around nearly as much as the other carts do for me.
We have a driver that likes a lot of grip.
Yeah. When the rear moves, it just no. Nothing works. My lap times are like, I don't know, half a second slower.
So Connor's bald spot. Me and Eric are Freeline, Ricardo, Burrell, and Charles Leclerc.
Yes.
So who's Connor's bald spot? Who can answer that for me?
But that's
It's
what I've
Trenton
been-
Healy. It's
Is it?
Trenton Healy. Yeah.
Is that
Oh,
Trent?
I've been
Healy?
wondering who that was forever, dude.
And then who's Connor?
Connor
Zillich.
Zillich.
That's
we
okay.
we were on a Kart Chaser live stream before, and he shaved his head, and Trenton made an account, made Connor's bald spot, and took a screenshot of it and made it his account.
Because I mean that picture is terrific.
You see?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Awesome.
We're all laughing. He probably has more followers than all of us put together. Connor's bald spot. That'd actually be flattering if someone had a Jason Berry's bald spot profile picture.
You have to shave your head first. Then I can screenshot it.
Okay. Next week.
I'll warn your wife now.
Yeah, my daughter's in the background laughing. She's, I'm going to cut your hair.
She'll do it too.
She's actually the one that normally cuts my hair.
Nice.
I got tired of paying for, bad $20 haircuts. So now I just pay my daughter $20 for a bad haircut. I'm teaching her a life skill.
Oh my goodness.
Jason Berry's receding hairline. I don't know. Is it receding?
That's the account. That's the account he wants you to make.
That's the account.
So
Do it, Steven.
your account's gonna be Jason Berry's receding hairline.
Receding hairline.
I'm
All
fine
right,
with
who's
that.
up next, and who wants? What do you guys want to cover?
I'm all as long as they subscribe to Norcal Carters, you can have as many Jason Berry receding hairlines.
Oh, that's actually a
as
good
well.
promo. If we hit 1,000 people, I will shave the middle of my hair, and I'll leave it that way for a month.
Okay.
I'll walk around Galt.
Oh
With-
my
with that-
gosh.
with that
Okay, you
haircut.
guys heard it here. Spread the news. 1,000 followers and Jason's
On
shaving
YouTube.
his head.
On YouTube. We will
Campaign
live
it out.
YouTube it. Once it happens, my daughter will get the clippers and just and I'll leave my hair that way for a month.
Clippers. I think the razor will work better.
No clippers. I don't know if I trust my daughter with a razor. So are all of you on iRacing or racing games?
I
Jacinta's like, nope, I don't got time for that. I only got time for real racing and
I
swimming.
got a PS4. I don't have a PC. I want a PC though. I might get one. I'm gonna try to save up to get one, and then I'll get iRacing and play with Preston.
Oh yeah.
If he can play.
Yeah, but for now I'm stuck with Gran Turismo and F1. So
Well, I thought I was like high tech because I have a PS3, so I guess not.
Yeah, remember when I was like, hey, Jason, we should do a millennial thing. You just
Yeah.
aged yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I
They're all,
need to
what's a
answer
PS3?
millennial vocabulary.
Oh my gosh. When are we going to have a Masters podcast?
When are we going to have a Masters podcast? Michael, grab 4 of your closest Masters friends and 1 enemy, and we'll do a show. It'll have to be in March. So we're booking out March right now because February is already booked.
About the sim thing, me and Steven. PS4, Gran Turismo.
On the sim
Formula
racing.
1. Yeah. I
Yeah.
also have WRC 9 and Project Cars 2 and Assetto Corsa.
Sorry, I was just
Alright,
looking at Michael's comment. Preston,
what other
that's great.
games do you guys play?
I can't sit up straight because I'm in my sim rig and it's like a GT style sim rig. So
Oh, so you're lean back.
yeah,
Yeah.
You have the same one I do,
sick.
or at least the same chair.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start talking about what you guys are looking forward to in this coming season, 22. All right, so Eric, go ahead and start.
My real goal for this season is I want to make the main at Supernats this time. Last time I got in time, I was 5th, and the top 6 made it in. So I only finished like 13th, but I was 5th in time. And then I also want to get a top 10 finish in points and Challenge of the Americas. I think that's a attainable goal for me, but it's not going to be easy. Competitors are real.
Yeah.
How are you starting out the season with Challenge of the Americas?
What?
How are you starting out the season? How is Tucson?
I finished 10th.
All right. And you said you wanted to finish top 10?
And the championship in points, yeah. At the end of the weekend, I ended up 10th in points.
Nice.
So, good start.
That is a good start. Lambert, what about you? 2022, what are you looking forward to?
Just trying to work with the team and improve a little more and get a little faster. And try and win the Cali Rock Championship.
And what championship?
The Cali Rock Championship.
California Rock.
Oh, I thought he said Calgary. It's like, when are you going to Canada? Eh?
No,
California Rock Championship.
Yeah, and then, try and get maybe a top 3 or top 5 in the points for Challenge of the Americas.
Didn't you win in Tucson?
Yeah, but I'm only 5th in the points. But it's going to be close, and there's a lot of really good drivers.
Yeah.
So I know it's going to be tough, but I'll try my best and just try and improve.
Yeah, representing NorCal.
That's right. All these drivers are.
All right, Jacinta, what are your plans for 22?
I just want to become a better driver overall. That's just my goal, to become a better driver, better racecraft.
Mm-hmm. Where are you going to be racing this year? Where can we see you?
I'll be racing Prairie City and APX. I'll be doing Sonoma, and I'll be doing CKNA for a 4-stroke.
I was just about to ask. That's that traveling series in the Midwest, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing the whole series. I'm just going to go to a few races.
Okay. Any specific tracks?
I don't know yet. We're not really sure because of all the simming.
Okay.
All right, Steven, what are your plans for 22?
My plans are to win every race I go to and try to win every championship and win Rock Vegas and Supernats. Just every race.
Let's do it. That winning mentality.
Yep.
I think Preston and Jacinta want to make that hard on you.
Yeah, they're coming for you.
That's for sure. I'll try my best.
All right. So we'll be seeing a lot of you guys in Prairie City, it sounds like, in a lot of Challenge of the Americas, it sounds like. Sonoma, I heard. Vegas. So you guys will be around this year, which is awesome. And
so speaking of Sonoma, pretty much all of you said the same thing when your friends, oh, what do you do? You can always use the footage from the live Sonoma streams and, bookmark it for when you're on the camera, when you're doing the live stream thing, and say, hey, this is what I do. Oh, by the way, that's me. And it's on YouTube.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
all right.
And if you do something fun and exciting, the announcer may even say something.
Yeah. We take bribes too. Starbucks.
Life's a grind.
All right, guys. So we're coming towards the end. We'll do a quick run through. You guys can plug your teams, give your shout outs if there's anybody you're supposed to say hi to, anything like that. Okay. All right. We'll start with Steven.
Actually, hold on for a second, Steven. We're going to close out, but if anyone's on the live stream chat line, if you have final questions or comments, now's the time.
I really want to give a huge shout out to Speed Sense Motorsports, and my mom's screaming in the other room. I can hear her for some reason, and that's about it.
What's on Monday nights on TV?
Shout out.
I don't know.
You don't know?
All right. Eric.
I want to give a shout out to you guys for putting this on, and everybody else for being here, and West Coast Motorsports for supporting me and all the Burrell chassis that want to be with it. Yeah.
All right. Preston.
I want to give a shout out to Gary Carlton, Team GFC, Sonny Cervelli, Track Magic, my mechanic Vinny Cervelli. And my mom, of course, because she's the main sponsor.
All right, Jacinta.
I want to give a shout out to everyone that's helped me this past year, and my dad, who's supposed to be watching this but is probably sleeping right now. I'm gonna have to wake him up and tell him about this.
You can send him the YouTube link.
Yep.
I did. He's supposed to be watching.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you guys again, doing your things, and Steven winning all the races apparently, but then Jacinta and Preston are going to give him his run for his money, and we look forward to seeing where your careers take you in karting, not only just this year. So thank you guys again so much. And Jason, are you gonna close?
Yeah, I can close it out.
All right, guys, I'm gonna start dropping you off, okay? But don't leave yet.
Thank you guys
All right,
for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
So there's a sample of Norcal Karters junior drivers. That was a lot of fun. Didn't really know how it would go, but they all did an excellent job. And they're in the background right now, so they can hear me. So this is an open invite. When they want to come on in about 6 months, give us an update on their racing program and how things are progressing and some highlights that have happened in 2022. And again, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So Ashley, do you have any closing comments?
I do. So Nico, yes, you can definitely be on our next one. Hit us up. Let us know. Second, next week, Valentine's Day, we are doing couples in karting. So if you are in karting together, if you both like it, anything like that, we're talking to couples in karting. So let us know. And we're also going to be finishing out February with a mechanics show, Norcal Mechanics. So tag them, let us know who you want, and we'll try and get them on the show. Yep, you can be on the next one too. Let us know. So yeah, let us know if you want to talk about karting. Come on our show. Peace, Norcal.
All right. Again, that is our Norcal Karters junior drivers. And a lot of people towards the end were asking, can I be on the next one? Same. So this is how we work it at Norcal Karters. You need to like our Facebook page. You need to like our Instagram page. we've been sending out the junior promos for a couple of weeks now with invites to join the show. So if you're not following us on Instagram or Facebook and you missed those posts, then we don't know if you're interested in coming on or not. So again, anytime we post anything on NorCal Karters, this channel is for the racers. If there's content you're looking for, if you want to be a guest, always send us a message. And remember, if all of us just get one person into the sport this year, we will double by this time next year. Thanks again for everyone that tuned in, and until next week.